2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the WNBA.
Welcome, everyone. This is the WNBA on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Seattle Storm going up against the Phoenix Mercury. Joined by Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Zuniga, and we are so glad you've joined us tonight. It'll be the Mercury off the tip. Everybody loves to watch players send shots away. And when you think of the best shot blockers in the WNBA, what traits do they all share?
Well, usually other than being really tall, they're all fearless, Blake. It doesn't matter who the opponent is or where they're playing. If someone is attempting a shot, they want to block it.
And they're also quick thinkers, guys, because they have to be ready to pounce on a moment's notice. Once they see an opportunity to make a defensive play, they don't think twice about making it.
That's tipped. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Mercury. Diggins-Smith. Back to Nurse. Pulls up. The second chance effort, and down it goes. 2 points.
Perseverance, it always pays off on the offensive glass.
Now here's Bird. Outside Lloyd. Outside Dupree. Bird, 6 on the shot clock. Brianna Stewart draws the double. And the first shot of the night for her, no good. Diggins-Smith, guarded by Bird. Pass to Griner, and here is Nurse. Now Diggins-Smith. Inside, Griner. Yes, and it's Skylar Diggins-Smith with the assist that time.
The 2020 WNBA offseason was off the charts. But maybe the biggest move was Skylar Diggins-Smith going from Dallas to Phoenix. In order to acquire the all-WNBA point guard, the Mercury had to surrender 3 first-round picks to the Wings.
Here's Turner. Diggins-Smith. Pass to Griner. They double-team Brittany Griner. Over Dupree. She can't get it to go. And the Storm going the other way now. For Diggins-Smith, she was unhappy in Dallas, and her trade request was granted.
Well, Skylar has always been a huge supporter of player empowerment, and her move might bring us to a new era of WNBA basketball. More movement, more blockbuster trades, and if you're asking me, that's a great thing. When it comes to point guards in the history of the WNBA, no one has accomplished more than Sue Bird. But beyond the unmatched assist numbers she's piled up, she's led her teams to multiple titles. A true leader is something you always want from the point guard position.
And the first one falls for her. And for Bird, I mean, she's won WNBA titles, but she's also won at every other level imaginable. Just flat out a winner.
A bunch of gold medals at the Summer Games and World Championships, a pair of college titles with Connecticut, a handful of titles in Europe. When you add it all up, I don't know if there's anyone in women's basketball history that's done more winning than Sue Bird.
Rossi outside. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Misses and close. Bird outside. Pass to Lloyd. Now here is Stewart. Back to Lloyd. From past the arc. They get the rebound. Here's Samuelson. And And no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
They've had a cold start so far. Just 1 for 5 from the floor here early.
Taurasi outside. Reiner. And here is Diggins Smith, guarded by Bird. And here's Diana Taurasi from the arc. Storm with the rebound.
Hard to figure out why she didn't bury that one. Not a defender near her.
Back to Lloyd. Teardrop shot, and she sinks the layup.
Well, when you're 5'10", you better have a floater like Lloyd if you want to score inside. Takes the block out of the equation.
Pass to Nurse. Now Griner. Dupree covering. Number 3, Diana Taurasi. Here's Turner. And she uses a glass on the layup.
Where was the box out? Some easy second chance points.
Those kinds of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Now here's Dupree. Outside Lloyd. Falls through. She's now made 2 out of 4.
The handles on Lloyd are nasty, and she just thrives at going straight to the hoop.
Nurse outside. Pass to Taurasi. The 3 drops in the tray.
After missing 4 straight, she gets one up and down.
The Storm trail. Here's Bird. Outside Lloyd. It's not going to go for her. Nice D from Diana Taurasi. To the paint. And she takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Sometimes you look at Brittany Griner and you think she is an unstoppable force. A little bump, it doesn't do anything to stop her. She's so locked in on scoring.
Now here is Stewart. Looking for her first basket still in this one. And the layup is good.
The will, the desire. When Stewart is locked in offensively, there's little you can do to stop her.
Diggins Smith with it. Dupree on her. A nice shot by Diggins Smith.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Time called here. The Storm decide to talk it over. Some big news this offseason was the new groundbreaking collective bargaining agreement the WNBA and WNBPA agreed to. What about it stands out to you guys the most?
I'll go simple, Blake. It's the increase in pay and benefits. I think that is so important for these players at every single level, at every single pay grade. WNBA players have long been underpaid. So it's great to see this new CBA address that issue.
I like how the new CBA includes enhanced travel standards, expanded career development opportunities, as well as progressive family planning benefits. It also adds the WNBA Changemakers platform, which will help enhance player experience and drive business transformation.
And the Storm making a change here. Right side, Canada. Dupree. Outside, Herbert Harrigan. Pass to Canada. Left side, Stewart. Clock at 6. The fadeaway from downtown. A shot by Canada, no good.
Even without that 3-ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, I mean, the D's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
Nice shot by Petty.
Took advantage of some shoddy D there. They got to at least get a finger on her.
Canada with it. Kiki Herbert Harrigan on the wing. And the Storm miss again. Phoenix in the lead. Pass to Petty. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots, neck. And it's her first trip to the line.
At the line for 2.
And the first one drops. And she makes both free throws. Now Burke. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Banked in off the glass.
At 6'4", with her abilities, it's almost impossible to stop Stewart down low.
Nurse outside. Here's Griner. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
And already a very lopsided edge on the boards for them.
Yeah, they're +5 in rebounds. That did not take long.
Pass to Burke. To the inside. Stewart. Yep, count it. And here is Petty. Nurse outside. Reiner. Herbert Harrigan grabs the board.
The 6th overall pick of the 2020 draft by the Lynx, Makia Herbert Harrigan earned her nickname Mad Kiki because of her fiery persona on the floor. It's propelled her to incredible heights. Remember, Kiki wasn't even a top 50 recruit out of high school, almost transferred before her senior year of college.
And the Storm with possession. 7-point differential. Outside Stewart. Herbert Harrigan. Pass to Canada. Right side Stewart. And a great assist by Jordan Canada, and that one falls in. And for Mad Kiki, her decision to stay put paid off big time.
Absolutely. Herbert Harrigan ended up the leading scorer on the #1 team in the country. Growing up in Miami, Kiki had WNBA legend Sevilla Fowles as a mentor and really patterned her attitude after her, becoming a two-way menace on the floor.
It's stolen by Kiki Herbert Harrigan. Canada with the bucket.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of the last 10 points have been assisted on.
Some great passing. They keep on finding the open teammate. Good ball movement.
Pass to Cunningham. Poked loose. And the ball out of play. The Storm will have it. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Here's Herbert Harrigan. Back to Canada. Just 5 to shoot. Stewart up top. There's the triple. It's in, and she's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
I'm not a math major, but when you make 5 of your first 6 shot attempts, I'm pretty sure that's a good sign.
Here's Petty. Guarded by Canada. To the middle. Here's Griner. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Tremendous offensive feel and touch from Griner. When Brittany gets in that close to the hoop, good night.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's the Mercury up 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. jump out ahead as we begin the second quarter. And what do you guys think about the Mercury here in this one?
Really putting in the work on the offensive glass.
They've set the tone here early with the hustle.
Seattle trailing here. Stewart inside.
It's a pleasure to watch her work at that end of the floor.
Here's Petty. Pass to Nurse. Now Petty. Reiner inside. Yes, once again for her on an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Not afraid to play rough and rugged. Griner shows the ability to power through contact.
Here's Burke. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Back to Herbert Harrigan. And a great assist by Brianna Stewart as that one goes in.
That was a heads-up play by Stewart. Look, the bottom line, she's a playmaker.
Nurse outside. Pass to Cunningham. To the wing, right side. 6 to shoot. Here's Nurse. No dice from the high post. Seattle leading. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Picked her clean. They're running. Here's Petty. Pass to Cunningham. The three-pointer off the mark.
It can be so deflating to miss a wide open look like that.
And here's Canada. Here's Stewart. And Brittany Griner with the block.
Another block by Griner. Normally, she leads the league in blocks.
A shot by Canada, no good. And so here's Phoenix. Pass to Petty. Back to Griner. Good work defensively by Brianna Stewart. Here's Burke. Here's the second effort. Doesn't get it to drop for her. Kia Nurse playing some nice D. Here's Cunningham. And 2 free throws coming up as she misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
An incredibly successful shooter in the college game. I can't wait to see everything Cunningham can do here in the pro game.
The only WNBA player to win the MVP award with 2 different teams is Elena Delle Donne. What makes that accomplishment so difficult?
Well, players usually win MVP awards because their team's style and system completely fits how they play. Once a player leaves the team, it can be tough to find that same complementary environment elsewhere.
Exactly, Tim. Plus, winning 2 MVP awards in general is hard enough. I mean, besides Delle Donne, only 5 others have done so in WNBA history. I think this could happen again, maybe one more time, but it's not going to be a regular thing.
Seattle calls timeout. Nice game. Great performance by Brittany Griner.
She has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit the damage she's doing inside.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second period. Outside Lloyd. Dupree. She's guarded by Griner. Here's Stewart. And she overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and she's called for the flagrant. I think she may be fortunate to just get the flagrant one here. So much contact, the officials could have came down even harder on her.
Well, she'd better be on her best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and she's out of here.
The first one falls.
If you want to talk about winners, look no further than Breanna Stewart. Get this. In college, she won 4 national championships and only lost 5 games total.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Down low. Well, it was only a matter of time. They finally get the bucket. And after all her success at the collegiate level, Tim, Stewart carried her winning ways all the way to the WNBA.
Definitely, Blake. It only took her until year 3 to win a WNBA championship. And I think there are a lot more championships in Stewart's future. The winning is a product of her ability to make those around her better players.
Now here's Bird. And the shot goes down.
You look at the stats, the assist totals, they just jump out at you. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been key.
It's just a different mindset these teams have had.
Up top, Diggins Smith, guarded by Bird. Rossi outside. Shot clock at 6. Unable to get that one to go. Good work defensively by Breanna Stewart. Here's Lloyd. Good, and Breanna Stewart gets the assist.
It's not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. Just too many looks from in close.
Usually when teams give up runs like this, it's because they allow chances from inside. Make them beat you from deep.
One of the tallest players in WNBA history, Brittany Griner certainly knows how to use her size to her advantage. Now, she's listed at 6'9", but during games, she seems even taller. Just so fluid and coordinated for her position.
The first free throw is good. And everyone knows about Griner's remarkable height, Tim, but how exactly does that help her on the hardwood?
Well, Blake, her massive wingspan is really important when it comes to blocking and maybe more importantly, altering opponent's shots. And offensively, once she gets to her sweet spots and gets the rock, she has the length she needs to shoot over pretty much any defender she wants to. And working themselves to the line here in the second, a nice way to get their offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way. That could pay off as well.
Now here's Bird. Pass to Lloyd. Stewart. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. She's taken just 10 shots.
Well played right there. There's no question which team has the momentum.
It does look like this lead is headed north.
Turner, covered by Lloyd.
Yeah, remember that. And that's not an opportunity. She fails to convert very often.
That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 shooting night.
This has been a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring from the paint.
Really, that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to drop shots in.
Now here's Diggins Smith. Three-pointer. Her second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Well, precise decision-making has to be one of Diggins Smith's standout talents. I mean, she really has a deep knowledge of the game.
Here's Stewart, 19 points in the game. Now here's Diggins-Smith, guarded by Bird. Out to Taurasi. Unloads. Here's Griner. Good once again. That makes her 8 for 9 this game.
Because of Griner's effort and enthusiasm on the boards, she's able to create second chance buckets for her team.
Time called here. The Storm decide to talk it over.
Well, is it too early to call Brittany Griner the best dunker in WNBA history? She's the first player in league history to have multiple dunks in an all-star game. Plus, she's pretty much always ready to throw it down.
To Samuelson. Lloyd with it. Outside Stewart. Back to Lloyd. Foul call that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line. And you look at Griner's incredible dunking ability, Brian. But what makes all of that possible?
Well, it starts and ends with her explosive athleticism, Blake. But she's also quick off her feet, which helps her make the most of her opportunities. At the end of the day, she just has such a unique ability to rise above the rim.
And she makes the first.
The first overall pick of the 2015 draft, Jewell Loyd also won Rookie of the Year that year with the Storm. Perhaps the most impressive aspect, a point guard by trade in college. Loyd, of course, being selected by Seattle, had to slide over to the 2 guard position because, well, Seattle has Sue Bird and has had her forever.
And for Lloyd, I mean, what an adjustment it must be moving to shooting guard the same year she's also trying to adapt to pro basketball.
So impressive. Lloyd's basketball IQ has helped her so much in sliding over to the off-guard spot. Remember, she was just 21 as a rookie. Lots of credit goes to Sue Bird as well. And Seattle, for so many years, had those two. A pair of excellent ball-handling options.
She's doing a much better job getting to the line here in the second quarter. She didn't have a single attempt up there in the first.
Now here is Lloyd. 12 points for her. It's stolen by Kia Nurse. Pass to Taurasi. Lets it go from deep, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Kia Nurse.
With a beautiful outside stroke, Taurasi strikes fear in the eyes of her opponents.
Inside, and she lays it straight in.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. Easy bucket in the paint.
The interior defense at that end has been lifeless, to say the least.
Timeout called the Mercury.
And as modern basketball continues to move towards the 3, Candace Dupree has mastered the 2. She scored more two-point field goals than any player in league history, and in her 10-plus seasons in the WNBA, she's always averaged double-digit points per game.
And it's the Mercury with the ball. And, of course, we know about Dupree's ability as a scorer, Tim. But what else does she bring to the floor?
Absolute toughness, constantly playing hard. Dupree is a real team player, and she doesn't just rank in the top 10 all-time in WNBA scoring. She's also in that top 10 all-time list in career rebounding. Her hard-nosed style of play has propelled her to 7 All-Star games and a WNBA championship.
First free throw is good.
When you talk about the GOAT, Diana Taurasi, it might be hard to pick the best year of Diana's Hall of Fame career, but 2014 is certainly in the running. Taurasi's Mercury team set a league record by going 29-5 during the regular season. Then they dropped just 1 game over 3 playoff rounds en route to a WNBA championship.
And so she makes both from the line. And those 2014 Mercury were unreal as a team. I mean, Taurasi just had an incredible individual year.
How about finishing second in the league in assists while also placing top 10 in scoring? Also add in third in made threes. And per usual, Taurasi found another level in the playoffs. She was named Finals MVP for a second time for those 2014 Mercury.
Now here's Taurasi. Here's Turner. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Here's Herbert Harrigan. Here's Canada. Can't hit that one. Kia Nurse playing some nice D. Outside, Diggin Smith. Taurasi outside. Reiner. Over Dupree. Reiner's shot is good.
She's created some good opportunities for herself and made the most of them.
Seattle trailing here. Outside Lloyd. Pass to Herbert Harrigan. Here's Dupree. The three-pointer, no good.
Surprising miss, wouldn't you say? I mean, she usually devours those wide-open opportunities.
Taurasi can't get it to go.
Yeah, her touch has deserted her this quarter. Nowhere to be found.
A shot by Canada, no good.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often. Great perseverance offensively. They followed the shot, and it's resulting in second, third, fourth, fifth, whatever, extra opportunities.
And sometimes it boils down to who wants it. They've been consistently quicker to the ball.
Magvagor, no good. Left side, Diggin Smith. Pass to Taurasi. Back to Diggin Smith. And count the basket. She was fouled, and she's going to the line for one more.
The start of the 2015 season could not have gone any better for Skylar Diggins Smith. She was playing well. Her team won 7 of their first 8. But everything came crashing down in the 9th game of the year. With under a minute left in a win, disaster struck Diggins Smith. They've changed their game here in the second, getting a little more physical.
And look for them to increase this lead if they keep getting to the line.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Outside, Herbert Harrigan. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And Brittany Griner with the block. Pass to Diggins Smith. It's good.
We're getting a good look at Diggins Smith's crafty handle. She's good at creating off the dribble.
Here's Canada. Oh, no good trying to beat the buzzer. And so we wrap up the first half. Mercury out in front. They're up by 9. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. We're about to get underway here. And, you know, Griner has been really making it happen here.
Yeah, double-double already. I mean, this sort of energy, it really just energizes your whole team.
Yeah, this has been so much fun to watch. The way she's impacted the game in a bunch of different ways. It's going to be hard to slow her down.
All right, the second half beginning in a moment. Seattle with the ball. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Stewart. And the shot counts. She's fouled. That's a chance for a 3-point play.
Well, this is the toughness you get with Breanna Stewart. She refuses to back down from pesky defenders. And before Breanna Stewart's Achilles injury, guys, she was absolutely dominant. She was the regular season MVP and finals MVP in 2018, all on her way to helping her team win the WNBA championship.
An MVP before her major injury. Do you think Stewart can win another MVP after her injury?
No doubt, Blake. I mean, you can never count out the great ones. And Stewart is as good as anyone. She has incredible competitive fire. I think she's focused on being even better than she was before that devastating injury.
4 of their last 5 makes came off a high-quality shot inside.
And that's right out of the textbook. They are having their way down low right now.
Stewart up top. Pass to Samuelson. Got a piece of it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Storm will get the ball here. Shot clock at 5. Good.
You know, her game, it all starts with her jumper. Her does a great one, and it opens up everything on the court.
Phoenix in the lead. Diggins Smith with it. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. She remains perfect.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
No luck needed. It is working for sure. 5 of their last 6 field goals, they've come from inside the paint.
Ball's knocked loose, and the ball out of play. The Mercury will have it. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Diana Taurasi on the wing. To the paint. Reiner. And the layup's good off the glass.
Some defensive breakdowns happening now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these high percentage shot attempts, it's not going to get it done. They need to figure it out.
Here's Samuelson. Back to Bird. Pass to Samuelson. The basket good off the assist from Sue Bird.
They've had a solid start to the second half offensively, gotten good looks and hit 3 of 4 of them.
To the inside. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Not much resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic. In fact, I'll just say it, they are automatic.
And it's the Mercury with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Nurse outside. Pass to Taurasi. From outside the arc. No luck on that one. Now Seattle takes it the other way. Outside for Stewart. Lloyd. And the Storm, another 3.
Decisive. It's a quality for any good shooter. Lloyd has it. Just get the ball, fire away.
Pass to Griner. Back to Diggins-Smith. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Outside Stewart. The bucket is good, and she'll have a chance for one more. It's going to go on Brittany Griner. Both teams deciding to change it up.
I love watching players come into the league and dominate immediately. Stewart did exactly that after being selected first overall in the draft.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix.
Oh, they're pretty disappointed, this coaching staff, and rightfully so. Just they're giving up a big run night now. Got to figure out a way to stop it.
Yeah, they haven't really looked good at all here lately. Something's got to change for them. Let's see what the coaching staff has up their sleeve.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Cunningham. Nurse. Griner with the ball. Dupree covering. Back to Nurse. Three-pointer. Offensive board. Griner. Good work there as it goes.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds.
And that hard work on the boards needs to continue. That could be what swings this game.
Here's Burke. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. To the middle. The rebound by Brittany Griner.
That's the kind of D that's needed when she's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over her.
Pass to Petty. Now Cunningham. Shoots the three. The shot, no good. The Storm trail. And a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Here's Bird. She can't get that one to fall. Phoenix with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Turner, defended by Stewart. To the paint. Here's Griner, and they pick up 2.
She's really pummeled these defenders today, no matter who has been on her.
Bird right side, and 2 shots coming up at the line as she gets fouled on the shot. And there's the call. Phoenix, the foul. And this is her 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game here. And she knocks down the first one.
What's incredible about Sue Bird, she's won every championship. And she's won each of them more than once. College, WNBA, internationally, Europe.
And that one falls, so she hits both of them.
Even though they're down, they're putting on a show at the free throw line this half.
Man, they're making the most of their opportunities at the charity stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Now here's Nurse. Pass to Petty. Inside, Reiner. No good on that shot. So the Storm will take it the other way. Bird outside. And it's Cunningham with the rebound. Phoenix leading. Here's Petty. Here's Nurse. And she banks in the layup.
You got to box out Kia Nurse. You got to keep her off the glass. She's effective at getting good positioning and doing damage like right there.
Now here's Bird. She's got 6. Outside Stewart. Pass to Herbert Harrigan. Back to Stewart.
A big part of Stewart's game, getting to the line. She was 2nd in the WNBA in free throw makes her rookie season.
So far, she's hit all of her shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. And the first one at the line is good. So both teams changing it up here. And good on both. Now Petty. Pass to Griner. Nurse. She's guarded by Herbert Harrigan. Here's Petty. And here's Cunningham. 4 on the shot clock. And a good offensive board, and she gets the bucket.
I wonder what the score of this game would be if they weren't pulling down all these rebounds.
That's a good question. It's been their edge, no doubt. And in a close game like this, you just look for every edge you can find.
Now here is Stewart. She has 29. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Petty. She's guarded by Herbert Harrigan. And here is Petty. There's the 3. Some solid defense from Brianna Stewart. And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and she'll go to the line.
And when you talk about Jordan Canada, you simply have to talk about her defense. In just her second season in the WNBA, she earned all defensive first team honors, and she led the league in steals. Safe to say that Canada will be D'ing up opponents for a while, guys.
And Canada definitely has a big impact defensively, Tim. But what can she do on the other end of the floor?
I'm glad you asked, Blake, because she's also very talented offensively. Canada's got speed, wicked handles, and loves to create for others. And don't get me started on her soft touch once she gets up to the rim. Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. Nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup. The top pick in the 2013 draft, Brittany Griner had insane expectations coming into this league. And guess what? She's delivered, winning a WNBA title in 2014 and a scoring title in 2017.
Now here's Herbert Harrigan. Pass to Canada. Dupree. Here's Nurse. Here's Cunningham. Reiner, Dupree covering. Nurse outside. High arcing shot, and the layup is up and in.
What fantastic touch from Nurse. It's a huge ace up her sleeve. The ability to put it in the hoop from inside.
Outside Canada, Herbert Harrigan. To Berg. Stewart inside. Vader on the way. Up again. It's good on the putback.
That's sheer relentlessness on the glass. Dupree does not give up on plays, and her rebounding numbers illustrate that.
Timeout called the Mercury.
Noticing the squad was getting a bit worn out there, and coach called time to let them grab a drink and revitalize.
And so here's Phoenix. They've led by as much as 10. Outside, Diggins Smith. It's good, as 5 others before it were. He's now shooting 6 for 7.
That's a true point guard going to work right there. I mean, Diggins Smith frequently gives her team the best opportunity to score.
Now here is Canada. He's got 5. And the basket is good.
She's leading the way offensively. Can they ride her back into it?
Phoenix leading. Outside, Diggins Smith. It's Kia Nurse on the wing. Jordan Canada with the steal. Kiki Herbert Harrigan on the wing. Kiki Herbert Harrigan on the wing. Out to Lloyd. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Taurasi. And a fast break now for the Mercury. A nice shot by Diggins-Smith.
Well, with the commanding presence, a good motor, and a high level of activity, Diggins-Smith is truly one of a kind.
Now here is Stewart. From deep three-point range, it's off, and we've reached the end of the third. Mercury out in front. They lead by 7. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Hello, and thanks for joining us again. The fourth quarter of play should begin in moments. And the Mercury with possession. They lead by 7. Pass to Nurse. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
They're finding lanes to the hoop every time down. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Or at least some fight.
And it's Lloyd missing.
They got lucky. And the defense is taking a big chance, leaving her open behind the arc. And I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan.
What a smooth finish.
And that's why they always love seeing her on the end of those breaks.
Now here is Canada. That one is off. Excellent D there from Skylar Diggins-Smith. Diana Taurasi on the wing. Yes, and it's Skylar Diggins-Smith with the assist that time.
We're seeing some good ball movement out of them.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
Yes, it's good.
Wonderful teardrop from Jordan, Canada. She's well under 6 feet, so that's a shot Jordan needs to neutralize taller players.
Diggins-Smith's shot is off. Here's Lloyd. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her. It's going to go on Brittany Griner.
You don't want to get in the habit of letting the offense get right to the rim.
And that's the message they were sending with that foul, saying nothing easy inside with that one.
Yeah, but they got to play a little bit better defense before they get inside.
The first free throw is good.
Really arriving on the international stage, Lloyd was part of the 2018 national team, helping the team win the World Championships in Spain.
That's also good, so she hits them both.
It's pretty rare to hear an athlete admit they were nervous, but when Jewel Lloyd looked back at the 2018 playoffs, one where her Storm won the WNBA title, the All-Star guard admitted, quote, "I was just so nervous to where I was like, I don't want to screw this up," end quote. Lloyd had a solid 2018 postseason, but her numbers were a little down from the regular season.
You know, it might be a poor shooting performance for her, but luckily her teammates have picked up the slack.
They get it back. Dupree. Got her with the pump fake, just couldn't finish. Here's Nurse. Yes, and a nice assist from Diana Taurasi. And with Lloyd, she said winning a WNBA title was her biggest goal.
And the lessons learned from that title run with Seattle for Lloyd, you know, she said herself she never got comfortable during that 2018 finals. But the very next year in 2019, in a first-round elimination game, Lloyd poured in 22 in a win, including nailing the first 4 shots right out of the gate. No nerves and lesson learned.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Bird, guarded by Diggins-Smith. Bird gets the bucket.
Not many still shooting them in range, but don't tell that to Bird. She just loves this area of the court.
Nurse outside. Pass to Taurasi. Dupree grabs the board. The Storm trail. And it's the Storm on the break. Outside, Herbert Harrigan. And here is Bird.
She's just not been on her game. The deficit, it's really not totally on her, but she hasn't helped the situation.
Here's Diggins Smith. Pass to Taurasi. They get a hand on it. Here's Lloyd. And it's rejected.
With the jumping ability, Brianna Turner can get up there to send shots away.
Nurse with it. Bird picks her up. Hits it and gets hacked. That's a three-point play opportunity.
Their crisp passing has opened things up offensively.
Yeah, it makes the game easy. 10 straight points off of an assist. That's impressive.
Bird with it. Outside for Stewart. To the inside. Dupree gets the bucket.
A tough, knowledgeable player with good intangibles. Dupree's teammates are constantly picking her brain.
Now here's Diggins Smith. Pass to Turner. Taurasi. And here's Turner, covered by Lloyd.
Not afraid to challenge defenders. Turner plays with confidence and composure.
Brianna Turner. 2 shots.
And the first one falls for her.
After suffering a torn ACL in college, I'm excited to see what Turner has in store for her WNBA career.
So she gets them both.
We're still waiting for their first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon.
Here's Samuelson. Outside, Stewart. Pass to Dupree. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
She's knocking down her shots today, but it unfortunately hasn't really translated to the scoreboard.
Now here's Taurasi. Yes, and it's Skylar Diggins Smith with the assist that time.
Excellent vision from Diggins Smith. She's a player that truly makes those around her better.
Pass to Lloyd. And that one drops for her.
That's what makes Lloyd so dangerous. She scores everywhere on the floor, even places like the mid-range.
Outside, Diggins Smith. That one drops for her.
They've been able to depend on her offense all game, guys. She's just not wasting any chances, any shots she's had.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the ball game, I got an idea. Just keep getting her the basketball.
Now here is Stewart. Over Nurse. Pass to Dupree. 6 to shoot. That shot off. Excellent D there from Brittany Griner.
you got to give them credit for the job they've done on the boards.
Well, guys, they've done a lot of things well, but their rebounding is right at the top of the list.
Bird with it, guarded by Diggins Smith. Down low. Here's Dupree. Excellent D there from Brittany Griner. And confident play we're seeing out of them.
Yeah, the scoreboard tells the story.
Outside for Diggins Smith. And she finishes nicely on the layup.
One of the most coachable players in the league, Diggins Smith's curiosity leads to her constant improvement.
Time called here. The Storm decide to talk it over.
Yeah, I think the head coach saw too many easy buckets coming from inside and wanted to put a stop to it.
I would think so. If they keep giving up the kind of easy looks inside that they have been, they're in big trouble, Tim.
And they're going to change something up. Let's see what they do.
Bird outside. Pass to Samuelson. Stewart on the wing, Jewel Lloyd. Back to Stewart. Clock at 6. Count it.
She's certainly doing her part, trying to battle back into it.
And here the Mercury. And the Mercury call time here.
Coach saw that the players were getting a little run down out there. The timeout should give them a little energy back.
To Tarasi. Outside, Diggins Smith. Knocked loose. Bird with the steal. And it's the Storm on the break. Shots good by Dupree.
Tremendous find by Lloyd. She's really a combo guard, but she has point guard savvy. Senses when her teammates are open.
Now here's Diggins Smith. Pass to Turner. Tarasi. And the 3 ball is good.
Fluid, confident, and overall reliable in catch-and-shoot situations. That's part of what makes Tarasi an offensive juggernaut.
Here's Stewart. Fades back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Storm will get the ball here.
She had no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important because probably would have been a quick 2 points if she doesn't knock it out of bounds. So I love that effort level.
Bird outside. 5 to shoot. Pass to Stewart. That one goes. Count it.
Making it look so effortless. Once Stewart gets rolling, she's like an avalanche on offense.
Now to Rossi. Over Lloyd. That one a little long. Dupree with it. Pass to Bird. That's in. Coming off an assist from Candace Dupree.
Not an easy basket from Bird, but she has tremendous body control. It's helped her throughout the year.
Phoenix leading. Nurse with it. Now here's Griner. Dupree covering. And the shot goes in.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Now here's Bird to the inside. Stewart, nice pass, led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
It's funny. It's almost like she has a radar. Sue Bird with a great feel for where her teammates are. That comes with experience.
Rossi outside, inside. A nice shot by Griner.
Terrific run to put this ball game away.
And now let's see just how much longer they keep that foot on the accelerator.
They got to keep it on the accelerator to the finish line.
Lloyd from long range. Here's Stewart. Turner grabs the board. Phoenix with the ball. They've led by as many as 14 points.
Impossible for them to come back now.
Yeah, just too much work and not enough time.
It's a deflection. And here is Diggins Smith. So it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. And some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
You got to defend your home floor, and they really seem to revel in confidence. This is what they came out to do here.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.